These are 15 English idioms you must know. Okay, so let's start. These 15 idioms you're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn both the meaning and the pronunciation. All right. So let's begin. Let's not be talking too much. I'll just tell you before we start what, in fact, is an idiom. What is an idiom? What is this I am learning? Well, an idiom is some expression in a language that not necessarily conveys the literal meaning of the words. So, for example, if you learn that what the word ice is, you know that in an idiom, it will not necessarily literally mean ice. Okay, so there are some expressions that use some known words, but to mean a total different thing, right? It happens in every language, okay? And today we're going to be learning 15 in the English language, right? So let's start. First one. First English idiom we're going to be learning is this one right here. Break the ice. What does it mean to break the ice? When I tell you break the ice, it's not literally to take a ice cube and break it. See what I mean? So break the ice in English actually means to uh, relieve the tension in a group or between a conversation, to do something funny, something um, social, to get this tension overlooked, you know? So when you were having a tense conversation with someone, or when you want to start some conversation with someone but you don't know exactly how to do it because you were tense, you were shy, maybe you are not sure about what to say. So break the ice is exactly to break this tension, to break the situation and make people comfortable. So it could be something, for instance, something funny that you say, or to ask for talk about some irrelevant topic just to break the ice and make the conversation flows better. For example, it's so hot here in it, or even so this weather is crazy. People usually talk about the weather. So this is one way of breaking the ice. It means to break the tension, all right? Or to break the embarrassment, or to make you feel more comfortable about something. Another thing we're going to be learning today is bite the bullet. What does it mean to bite the bullet? It means to endure a uncomfortable, painful situation. So things were very hard for me at the moment, but I bit the bullet and today I'm here. So it means to go through a bad situation, to go through a situation that is not pleasant at all. But when you do it, you go through it, you endure it, you um, do something that it's unavoidable. You cannot avoid that. You have to go through it and you do it with bravery. It means to bite the bullet, right? So this one is very much useful. The third one, and I highly recommend you to speak, all right, these idioms aloud with me, all right? Because it helps you to remember. Um, and also to practice pronunciation for sure. So the third one is hit the sack. What does it mean to hit the sack? It means to simply go to bed, go to sleep. For example, I'm so tired. Oh my God, I think I'll hit the sack. So it means I'm so tired. Oh my God, I think I'll go to sleep, right? Hit the sack. Hit the sack. Speak with me, okay? Hit the tag. All right, good. And now the fourth one. This one is a little funny. I've always thought this one funny. To let the cat out of the bag. To let the cat out of the bag. It means to reveal something that was meant to be a secret unintentionally. So when you not willing spills a secret to someone you shouldn't, you tell like you think like, oh my god, I let the cat out of the bag. I shouldn't have said that. That this was completely unintentionally. So you let the cat out of the bag. It's like, it kind of makes sense, right? You let the secret out of your mouth. So you let the cat out of the bag, right? The fifth one is one that I particularly like a lot. Not the meaning, because it's not a good meaning, but I like how it sounds and I like to say it. I like how it sounds in my mouth. Under the weather. Under the weather means that someone is feeling sad or ill. It means that you are unwell. You are not good. Either because you're sad, because you're depressed, or because you are physically sick or ill. It means that you are under the weather. For example, I I don't think I'll go to work today because I'm a bit under the weather. I don't think I'll go to work today because I think I'm not feeling good. So, under the weather. I find this expression very cute, regardless of its meaning. That's not a cute meaning at all. But the expression itself, like the words, I like it. I like how they sound. The sixth one is the ball is in your court. What does it mean? The ball is in your court. It means that some important decision is in someone's responsibility. So if you say this to someone, it means that you are putting all the responsibility on them, all right, over them. So it's your decision, it's your responsibility, all right, to do something or to make this decision or to act over it. It's your responsibility, all right? So I've made what I can. I've made what I could, all that I could. Now the ball is in your court. Now it's over you. It's on you, all right? The ball is in your court. It means that it's someone's responsibility. Now, the seventh one is when something costs an arm and a leg. This one is pretty much common. I think it's the most common until now. And it means that something is very expensive. It costs a lot of money. So instead of saying, oh my God, this was too expensive, or oh my God, it cost too much money, you can just say, it costs an arm and a leg. It means that it's very expensive. I love these expressions. I love these idioms. I love them in every language, actually. And these English ones are simply amazing. Now we have piece of cake. It's not a literal piece of cake you can eat, but it's used when something is very easy. So, for example, the exam was a piece of cake. I didn't have any difficulty on answering all the questions because it was a piece of cake. It was too easy. So it's no difficult. It's actually a piece of cake. It's no difficult. It's actually very, very easy, right? So it's not simply easy, but it conveys more emphasis than just simply easy. It's actually very easy. All right, you're giving it an emphasis on the very easy. All right. And this one is to burn the midnight oil. Burn the midnight oil. Actually, this one makes my mind travel to distant distant lands and distant times, like when we didn't even have electricity to light a lamp. And my mind automatically, when I hear this, when I say this, when I read this, it goes back in time. And I, I cannot control it. It just goes. But it actually has nothing to do with it. It has nothing to do with actual lamps or oil. Burn the midnight oil, it's actually referring to when someone is working until late in the night. Okay, so if you have something to do, for example, you have to finish a project for your job and you keep working until late in the night, you can say that I burned the midnight oil. All right, I've burned the midnight oil to finish that project. All right, so you were up until late working to finish something, right? It's to burn the midnight oil. Now, the idiom number 10 is to hit the nail on the head. What does he mean? Hit the nail on the head. It actually means to do something very right. I mean, exactly correct. For example, you hit the nail on the head with your analysis. It means your analysis was completely, like, it was 100% correct. It was like exactly right, exactly what we need. You hit the nail on the head. It means that you did something precisely very good. Too right, too correct. Okay? Now the 11th means, the 11th one actually is when pigs fly. And what does it mean? Something will happen when pigs fly. It means that it will never happen, or it will likely never happen. So I'll talk to him again when pigs fly. All right. So it means that it will never happen because pigs don't fly, surprisingly. So when pigs fly is a fun way to say never. Another one, another one, number 12, is to kick the bucket. Kick the bucket. It means that someone has died, someone has passed away. So you can say, like, oh God, he kicked the bullet at age 95. He kicked the bullet. He died. All right, he passed away. It's not formal, or it's not polite to say it, but people do use it. All right, so you can use it when it's someone, for example, you have, when you're talking to someone, you have some, um, you feel free, to talk about these things, someone who will understand you and someone who will not misunderstand your meaning. All right, so use it with caution, because I know that not everyone will find it cool to use this kind of words to talk about someone else's death, but people do use it. So just be careful with whom and about whom you're gonna say it, right? So the other one is to break a leg. Break a leg is actually a wish, but you're not wishing the person to actually break one leg, but you're wishing them good luck, especially when this person is right before a presentation, a performance, and you say, like, break a leg, good luck. You are gonna you're gonna nail it, you're gonna do fine. So break a leg, it means good luck. Okay, especially before a performance. All right, I mean, it could be good luck in all situations, but people often use it especially before any performance, like dance performance, singing performance, all right, um, acting performance. The other one, the number 14, is to spill the beans. What does it mean to spill the beans? It means to reveal a secret. For example, uh, oh my God, you spilled the beans about the surprise we were preparing to her. It means like you revealed the secret, you told her that we were doing the surprise. So to spill the beans, it's to tell someone something that you shouldn't. So spill the beans. Usually it's not unintentional. Okay? Unintentional. And the last one is once in a blue moon. What does it mean once in a blue moon? It's something that you're talking about something that happens very rarely. For example, I go visit my mother once in a blue moon. It means that I rarely go visit my mother. It means that I go there maybe once a year or twice a year. It's something that happens very rarely, so you can say that it happens once in a blue moon. All right? So, these were the 15 English idioms that you must know to sound like a native speaker, because native speakers use idioms all the time. That's why someone who is not um, familiar with the language is not able to understand what they say, because they're not saying things with the literal meaning. They are just saying idioms. So this one is not talking about a moon. It's something very different. So it's very important for your communication in English to know these idioms, because then you're going to be able to understand when people say, and you're also going to be able to say them yourself to sound more natural in your speech. All right. So if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, okay, and subscribe to the channel, because it's very important to me to know if you liked, if you enjoyed, for me to bring more content like this for you, okay? So it's very important for me to know that you enjoyed. Comment, leave me a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel if you want more. See you in the next videos.